In this video, I'm going to show you how to create custom quotes in the system so that you can send quotes to your customers for estimated costs of services, projects, or products. So what we're going to do is navigate over to quotes over here on the left-hand side. And to create a new quote, we're going to click Add Your First Quote. I'm then going to choose my contact, which is Bob, and I'm going to hit Save. So now I can start adding products to this quote, and just as we did in the drafts, we can add custom items as well. So let's say I'm taking on a coaching client, for example, and we're going to be coaching them for the next 3 months. So I'm going to add a custom item here. I'm going to call it coaching, and we're going to add a custom price. So we're going to say it's $30,000, $10,000 per month. And it's not a subscription, but we could, for this example, make it a subscription because we're coaching them for 3 months. But then we're going to go ahead and hit save. So that has been added. We can also go and add another custom item and say feedback sessions, and we'll say that there's going to be 12 of those. And so I don't know. Let's just go ahead and say it's 12,000. Yeah, 12,000, that's correct, for the feedback sessions as well. And then we're going to go ahead and hit save on that too. So now we've created this custom quote, and what we're going to do is make sure that our customer agrees with this quote. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as Bob. I do want to go ahead and finalize this quote first. So I'm going to finalize my quote, and it's going to tell me that finalizing this quote will set its status to open. And you can send it to the client now or later. So I'm happy with the quote. This is what I'm quoting them for, and I'm going to finalize it. So I'm then going to send the quote link to my user. Let's go ahead and say it's from me and send that quote link. I don't have access to Bob's fake email account. So I'm also going to come here to more actions, and I'm going to copy that quote link for the sake of this example. So I'm going to copy that quote link, copy it, and I'm going to open it in a new incognito window. All right, and so when I, as the user, have opened this quote, I can see all of the information here. So I can see exactly what I am being quoted for. I can see the activity. I can add a comment and say, oh, I'll, bit pricey, and we can submit that. And I'll be able to see that comment in the admin section. So if I navigate back to the admin section and I refresh this page, you'll see I can see that comment from Bob, a bit pricey. And we could go ahead and adjust this according to that comment. But just navigating back to Bob's side, Bob can also choose to download the quote. He can choose to decline the quote, or he can choose to accept the quote. Once he accepts the quote, he will be asked to make a payment, and we can place the order. Then when I navigate back to the admin section and I refresh this, you'll see that this has now been fulfilled. He's accepted the quote. We've got the comments here. We've got all of that history. Bob has placed the order, so it's paid for. And we can go ahead and then download that quote as well. When I navigate back to my quote section here, you can see that this quote has then been accepted and the payment that has been made. If I come here to sales, I can see that sale here as well. And I know that it came from the quote section of my orders here. Again, I can click in here and process that payment as well by collecting the payment. I'm just going to leave it as is. It's not terribly important right now. But that is how you can create custom quotes in the system. In the next video, I'm going to go over order status management. I'll see you there.